Hello, everybody. You can call me Hunch. I've got a lot to talk about today. I'm going to be talking about new DeFi things that I think can happen that can make us fabulously theoretically wealthy. I'm going to be talking about Solana meme coins, the ones that I like, and not that I trade them. You know, I've tried theoretically to trade them in the past, and you can make some money, and it's fun. It's like a casino. But these ones I'm going to hold just because I think we're in the revolutionary stage of Bitcoin changing the world and crypto changing the world, and I think these may just go to show the world, you know, that we're not messing around. Sort of like what happened with some stocks in the past. So let's dive on real quick. I got a lot to talk about. So I posted this today. I said I still like sold meme stocks. So if you've been following me on Twitter, call me Hunch. I've been posting about Best Buy, Bed Bath & Beyond, GameStop, AMC, right? All of those have a meme coin associated on the Solana blockchain. Now, I'm not saying I like the Solana blockchain. I know it goes down, so on and so forth. But I think that it's just an interesting thing to think about taking a small position in these just because the message that it could send during a bull run, right? So GME on Solana went from 0 to $50 million market cap. Now it's at 68 in like a matter of days, right? My second favorite is AMC, okay? AMC on Solana. This is at 4.45 million. And then my third is BlackBerry. So BB. Let's see if we can type it in. So these are, I think, let's BlackBerry. Is it one word? BlackBerry. Anyway, it's BlackBerry and Sol. I can't find it on here. Maybe if I do two separate words, one of these I'm gonna find. Oh well, doesn't matter. Oh wait, can we do Solano? Yeah, baby, let's do it. I'm learning this. I'm learning this tool. It's not this one. It's this one. Okay, and this one has $146,000 market cap. Okay, so this one obviously has the most upside. You know, and wow, actually the charts look very similar. So if we do GME, right? Wow, I don't know if this is a glitch, but the chart looks exactly the same. Let's do one more time. BlackBerry. That would be really, really interesting. Wow, looks exactly the same. So I do think these have a chance to continue to break up. Why is that? You know, they're memes, they're fun, but they stand out from the rest of the Solana memes. There's like a new meme hitting $1 million market cap every day. But I think that these send a message, and they send a message because I don't know if you guys remember the GameStop saga on the stock market where supposedly hedge funds were going short beyond the number of shares that were possible. They posted on Wall Street Bets, and boom, it went to the moon, right? So look, hot pairs. Actually, these are 1 and 2, right? So I would not trade this. I'm interested in owning this throughout the cycle just to see what happens. I do trade just for fun. I go on Dex Tools on my phone specifically, and I look at all the pairs that are popping off, right? The top daily gainers, you know, you got Squid Game, you got, right? There's one going from 0 to $1 million every day. It's hard to follow. Right, here they are again, GME, right? And you can make money in this, but you have to know what you're doing, right? You're in, you're out. You're in, you're out, right? And for me, these ones I'm talking about, GameStop, AMC, BlackBerry, I'm not in and out. I'm just holding to see what happens, right? I mean, these things can fluctuate crazy things, crazy percentages every day, right? You could go, say you put $100 in, it could be at $3,000 and then $0, right? Within a couple hours. So, okay, let's move on to the real things. That's just for fun. Bitcoin DeFi. I didn't talk about this over the last few days. Alex Lab is looking more bullish to me than ever. And why is that, right? So they have this X link that they use to bridge. Now, I know bridges have a lot of hacks, but you do get airdrop this. So I'm not saying I think this is a valuable thing, this token. It could just be governance, but they do say in this post by Alex that it's going to be airdropped, or I think it's going to be airdropped to Alex holders. Now, is this going to go up in the long term? It probably wouldn't be one of my main positions in Bitcoin DeFi, right? The sovereigns, the Daikos, the Alex, the stacks, right? The tracks and the Ghosty Cash, right? It's not going to be my main one, but it's interesting because I like Alex so much. Maybe this draws me in. Okay, so not a bad thing to pay attention to Xlink. Go check it out. Now, I just wanted to bring up this chart because over time, right, the Bitcoin blockchain as a share of NFTs has been exploding, right? And this guy is talking about how the same thing will happen to DeFi. And I posted yesterday about Yago talking about how Bitcoin DeFi is going to surpass AV, right? And, you know, he didn't say this one specifically, like SushiSwap and Uniswap, right? These things are coming to Bitcoin and they're so undervalued. And this is where you're going to make it, I feel like, because nobody's really paying attention. They're talking about gaming. They're talking about AI. They're talking about all this nonsense that you can make money. But I've demonstrated over and over and over again, the real winners have been in Bitcoin DeFi. Okay. Now, bullish for Arcadico, another Bitcoin DeFi. You can now use your liquid stacks to mint USDA. And hopefully that helps with the peg. Right. Please go watch some of my recent videos. I'm talking about the importance of a stablecoin on Bitcoin. Right. And there's a lot of reasons for that. To prevent hyperinflation, to spread the euro dollar, which will give us a more natural market, fair market yield curve, so on and so forth. There's a lot of reasons why I think that, but this is a good sign, right? They're continuing to build. Now, Sovereign also was talking about roll-ups recently, which is why it's pumped so much. The Sovereign price has been doing well, right? Less than a month ago, it was at 50 cents. It's now at $1.59. So they also have the Sovereign dollar. So go to their website. They are doing that dollar, decentralized dollar like Arcadico. But now another one is coming out with ZK rollups. And I'm not sure if the rollups for Bitcoin OS and Citria are the same. I don't think so. So it's good to see these developments happen that Yago was talking about, right? If you remember, Yago was talking about Yago, one of the creators of Sovereign, or someone who works on Sovereign. They were talking about Satoshi VM, and he was saying this is a scam. Doesn't make any sense. You can't do these types of rollups on Bitcoin, right? Now, this is giving more credibility to what he's saying, in my opinion, because he's mentioning these rollups now. He is talking about these rollups, and it's kind of giving me more clues that maybe he's telling the truth about this. But I could be wrong, right? I'm not a programmer. I'm just trying to follow the clues. I'm sniffing them out, and you should be too. You are investigators here, okay? So really interesting things happening there. Now, I wanted to bring this up because this is an essential part of DeFi that I feel like is going to be the next wave. And I absolutely could be wrong, right? Everyone knows, if you've been watching this channel, I talk about various things, right? I talk about some games, like 1Cat on Ethereum and Bitcoin. I've talked about, some meme coins on Solana other than the ones I just mentioned. But my main thesis has been Bitcoin DeFi, and we've been killing it, right? We have been right almost at every step. We're not always right, but we've been more right than most people. Now, I think this is the next wave, right? Now, read this tweet with me carefully. ORNJ crypto could be worth 100 million. Leather Bitcoin future coin could easily be 250 million, and Xverse is easily worth 1 billion plus. This is the next stage of DeFi that is untapped in terms of revenue sharing, etc. Perfect natural fit for a coin. I'm calling it. So some people think this is controversial. Why do you need a coin? I disagree. I think you need a coin, right? And I think that's a perfect example of revenue sharing, right? You get a dividend. Now, you can fair launch it, you can airdrop it, right? This is what crypto is all about, right? Taking out that accredited investor, letting you invest in projects at the base level, right? Maybe they don't airdrop it, but you can buy the IPO of it, right? It's not going through an investment bank, and that's an upgrade in my opinion. What does the coin do? I think it can do partial ownership, right? Is that a security? Who cares, right? Who cares if it's a security, right? At this point. The world is becoming global, right? The SEC is going to have a diminishing role in financial markets now that Bitcoin is available, in my opinion. Could I be wrong? Absolutely. I'm not disregarding the laws and regulations. I think if they can figure that out, that's great, and there can be some fair laws and regulations, but I don't think they are fair right now because of the accredited investor to protect you, right? That doesn't make any sense. You have to be educated to invest in something. It's your money. You should be allowed to invest in anything you want. That's one of the principal movements behind Bitcoin, right? And I think this is a perfect opportunity to build upon the Bitcoin narrative. Now, if you don't know what ORNJ is, you don't know what Leather is, and Xverse is, Xverse and Leather are typically the main crypto wallets of Bitcoin. Now, ORNJ is also trying to compete with that, and they do some other things. I know they have like an AI tool, right? I don't know how good that is. I've never used their product, right? But it's a wallet. And this is the reason I went in this order, right? It's not that I think Leather is better than, ORNJ or Xverse is better, right? But Xverse has a functioning Apple iOS product, right? And the others don't. So I think Xverse is going to get way more adoption. Period. I mean, that's why I did it like this. I just picked arbitrary numbers. Don't take me seriously. But Orange, right? If we go over and type in Orange, is worth like $10 million a coin, right? Let's see what it is. It doesn't say it on here yet, but I'm pretty sure if you take the supply times the price, it's around a $10 million valuation, maybe 11 or 12 million, whatever it is. You can go calculate it. Really interesting next step for Bitcoin DeFi. That's all I got for you. I think it's important that you pay attention. I am building out this DeFi thesis. It's not ending, right? We got a lot of things coming. I think we got wallet coins coming. I think we got more Stacks DeFi things with Valar and Bitflow, maybe Stacking DAO, which would be my #1 pick. If Stacking DAO came out with a coin, I would go all in theoretically on Stacking DAO. That would be absolutely bananas, right? And also Valar, because they're doing perps and other financial instruments for the ultra wealthy and the ultra savvy investors. So I think that's an interesting play that they don't have yet on Bitcoin DeFi. So anyway, you could call me Hunch. I hope you like this video. I've got a hunch. So you can call me Hunch. Catch you later, baby.